Yo, dog. I've recently been back on Battlefield 2042 playing Close Quarters Conquest, which for me is the only mode to go with. I was playing nothing but Redacted 24/7. I guess they removed it because I'm assuming that's all anybody was playing. I've never been a huge fan at all of the giant maps in any of the Battlefield games. It's quite a, I don't know. It's just not my cup of tea. I suppose it's tough to be in a gunfight with someone that's in like what I would call reasonable range, I guess, even by Battlefield standards, and then some guy that you can barely even see a sniper glint in the direct sunlight on a building that you can't even really see exactly because the front half is destroyed, and he's shooting at you underneath of a crate between two air conditioners, underneath of one of your teammates' legs that is somehow not noticing the guy. I'll pass on all of that, fam. But we've got Close Quarters Conquest, and that's really all we need. It's just 3 maps, and you might think you're gonna get tired of those 3 maps, and you're right. I am tired of Haven and Stadium. I just want more Redacted. We need Redacted 24/7 back. That's all we need. Especially now that when I was playing it, it was still. There was still glitches where people were getting inside the walls, putting down respawn beacons on both teams. We were literally making comebacks because a squad on our team would just, one person would flank, put down a beacon inside the wall, spawn under the map, kill people through the floor, throwing thermites at the floor. And it was fun and funny for like all of, I don't know, a few instances. But realistically, it was pretty annoying when that's all that kept happening, or when you were on the receiving end of it, and someone was spawning underneath of your floor and killing you. But as far as I'm aware, I haven't encountered any of that over the course of like 30 games, outside of possibly one person that may have been using wall hacks. I don't know. A lot of people on my team were saying he was, whether he was or wasn't, he was not missing with a shotgun, through smokes, through like both teams spamming smokes, and he wasn't running recon. So, I don't know. Maybe he's just that cracked out of his mind or something. But yeah, the game has been, obviously it still has things that are annoying, like the smoke spams and trophy systems and all that. But man, Redacted 24/7 was so much fun. And you seem to get this with every game. You've got like Nuketown 24/7, Shipment 24/7, and that's my definition of every game is a couple Call of Duties, I guess. I don't really have any other examples, but I'm sure other games have done it. I would like to think other games have done it at least. I've had a lot of fun playing this game, though. It's like Assault. There's nothing like, in my experience, any other game that I've played that compares to like the brute force you can push into an area with Assault. So whatever primary you want, you can get a assault rifle that has an underbarrel shotgun, or GL, or a GL that shoots like not a flamethrower. It might be a flamethrower, I'm not sure, but it's like a grenade that just spreads flame like a thermite on the ground. That's a lot of fun. You'll surprise people with that. You can also run an SMG, which is what I'm doing here, trying to just slay out and push the tunnels right off the bat. I didn't record the first part of this gameplay, which is really unfortunate because I got quite a few kills in the tunnel. But as secondary, you can use a pistol or a shotgun, but the primary point of Assault is you get the, I don't know what it's called, like the squirrel suit or whatever, the wings, where you, instead of pulling out a parachute, you glide, and it's way faster. It's a quicker movement in the air, and to get, from a ledge to the ground, you can deploy it much faster. You have the choice of I forget everything in the slot, but for this character specifically, I have a Scatternade, a Sticky GL, and a grenade and you get one Scatternade that recharges over time. You get the Sticky GL that you can, pick up off an ammo box and get more ammo. You get 2 shots of that. And it has pretty great, range, and the fall-off's not too bad on it. And then you have, I forget what it's called for your other grenade, that you throw it, it hits the ground, it bounces straight up and explodes. You can completely clean out, an area of people. And I've had some pretty cool clips. A lot of it I didn't save. I don't know what was going on with, OBS, but a lot of diversity across the board with the classes too, with engineer and stuff. But man, Assault is, I can't think of any other game where there's that kind of Like in Call of Duty, you could run like a noob tube and I guess an AR that also has a noob tube on it, as well as like double C4 or something. But I don't know, man. If they don't have trophy systems up, you can brute force through the whole team pretty easily. It's a lot of fun, and as well as that secondary shotgun's no joke either. I mean, if you do want to run an AR with that GL, the secondary shotgun, it's like super 500 or something. It doesn't feel like it's nowhere near as much range as if you ran the primary shotgun, but it is pretty awesome. So that's really all I wanted to say. I'm just gonna let the rest of the gameplay play out. I don't know which gameplay I selected for this. I wasn't trying to sit there and cipher through all of it, but definitely try it out if you haven't. It was free with PS Plus, and I think a ton of people downloaded it, and it's completely free through Xbox or PC through Game Pass. So yeah, check it out. I've had a lot of fun playing it recently. More fun than I had the first time around, and I think there definitely was way less people playing it, because back then there was like 100 and I want to say around 100,000 on Steam, and now it's not even on the top 100 games the last time I checked. So yeah, man. Peace.
We don't control enough sectors. We must fight harder. We've taken control of Sector Bravo.